Hi. So now this is my discrimination discussion video. The article about the racial disparities in the criminal justice system really stood out to me because just not even recently, always, but especially recently, because of social media, is shining a lot of light on things that we do not see in the everyday news, or we do not come in contact with, about these cases, about this person killing this person, and they plead this, or this was the reason, and they got off. But it could be the same exact scenario, but in one situation the victim was black and the defendant was white, and then in another situation the victim was white and the defendant was black, and it's two totally different outcomes. But I'm not gonna dive into that because that's a whole other situation for a whole other day. But yes, that was definitely my favorite. It was upsetting to see that race still plays a role in the justice system, because it's like, okay, we know like blacks aren't going anywhere, Latinas are not going anywhere, Asian Americans are not going anywhere. We're not going anywhere. So why is that a factor in anything? And it's been hundreds of years. Don't know. But it is what it is. And then especially with it being the justice system, that's supposed to be the fairest thing. That's what's supposed to rule what's fair and not fair. But when you already play a part in being unfair, how can it ever be fair? How can anyone ever feel safe? Right. Anyways, something I learned about this chapter is that discrimination is not always obvious. Sometimes it happens through policies, systems, situations, just little things like subliminal things, or like it's just undermining. Not undermining. What word is that? I can't think of the word right now, but you know what I'm saying. It's just not just like in your face. And learning about these issues helped me become more aware. I feel like it helps everybody become more aware and encourages people to think about ways to make everything fair and treat everybody equal. But of course it doesn't, because people are engraved with certain ways. So it's not really doing anything. But my question is, do you think education can help people better understand discrimination, even if they never experience it themselves? My personal opinion today is no. I feel like discrimination and prejudice in the previous discussion is one of those things you got to experience for yourself, because you're not going to understand it until you really feel it. And you because think about it, they've been teaching discrimination for years, racism for years. Nothing's changed. It's not as in your face, but nothing's changed. So honestly, no, I don't think teaching about it can help, but I do think you need to experience it to understand. So that's my take on discrimination.